toxic masculinity.
Useless only. Okay, so this is the next story. In case you guys are wondering, useless nose only COVID masks to wear while eating. Okay, so this is there's this new thing that was developed in Mexico apparently. Let me switch over to the thing here. Okay, so these are nose only masks. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen ever. Look at these pictures. So here's the guy drinking coffee. Here's a woman on her phone. I don't know why she's not eating anything, because it's specifically for eating, I guess. There she is. She's drinking her coffee there, having a little cookie. These people look crazy. I mean, this looks ridiculous. So let me go ahead and read a little bit of this. Researchers create, and these are from researchers? These researchers know what they're even doing? Okay, researchers create nose-only COVID masks to wear while eating. Researchers in Mexico has sniffed out a new COVID mask designed for people to wear only over their schnozzes whilst they eat, according to a report on Wednesday. These nose masks, worn under the full masks, and similarly behind the ears with straps, were unveiled in a demonstration video where a man and woman sit down for lunch, according to Reuters. In the video, the pair takes off their normal masks to reveal their nose-only gear before chowing down at an outdoor table. Some observers cheered the idea on Twitter, saying it would reduce transmission, while others poked fun at the goofy look. Hardly a new invention. Clowns have been wearing them for years, one user posted along with a photo of a bright-nosed clown. All right, so then they've written, human cells that give people the sense of smell are key entry points for the coronavirus, making the nose coverings important, according to Johns Hopkins University. Well, Johns Hopkins University is either lying or they're morons. I don't think they're morons. I don't know if what they're saying is even remotely. I don't know why they would say that, because here's the thing about masks and all that kind of thing, right? The whole reason that we were sold that masks are a good idea was not to stop you getting the virus, right? If I'm wearing a mask, I cannot expect that I'm not going to get the virus, because the masks are too porous. The virus is too small. It can go through the little teeny tiny holes in the mask, especially if you're wearing just like a piece of fabric, right? If you're wearing, like a N95 mask, okay, maybe you can help stop transmission to some degree. But like a piece of cloth like that isn't going to stop anything. So masks were never intended to stop people from getting sick by wearing the mask. They were intended to stop people from spewing out the virus to other people. They were to reduce transmission. Now, here's an interesting fact about COVID that most people don't know. One of the symptoms of COVID, which you would expect, because coughs, colds, the flu tend to have this symptom. One of the symptoms that is absent from COVID is sneezing. If you're sneezing, you do not have COVID. And how do we know this? Because sneezing is not one of the hallmarks. It doesn't cause you to sneeze. It's not one of the symptoms. That's the word I was looking for. It's not one of the symptoms of COVID. If you're sneezing, you probably don't have COVID. Either that or you have COVID and allergies. But sneezing is not a symptom of COVID. Coughing, the dry cough, that is a symptom of COVID. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think coughs come out of your nose. And also, even if it were a sneeze, sneezes come out of the mouth as well. Covering up your nose does nothing. If anything, they should make just a mouth covering mask and say just breathe normally through the dang nose piece. All right, we've got a super chat from Craig Day. But again, it doesn't look like there's anything written there. So, Craig, if you want to say something, write the toxic masculinity thing. Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, he wrote later. He wrote, that's one angry kitty. Can you guys hear the cat? That's terrible. I'm sorry. I put him in the bathroom because he was meowing out here so much. But, yeah, when he's in the bathroom, he's not happy. So if you sneeze, you can assume you don't have COVID. If you're sick and you're sneezing, unless you have allergies, there's a good chance you don't have COVID. It's something else. That's a true fact. You can go ahead and look that up. That's true. Gosh, my poor cat. I do feel bad putting him in the bathroom, but he needs to learn to shut up. Okay. He's so good when Valeria is here. He just sleeps on the bed and everything's fine. I don't know what his deal is today. But anyway, so this whole nose mask thing is just idiotic, but I wanted to show it because I thought it looked funny. That's basically that. So let's move on to the next story. Let me find it here. Okay, so story number 6, the final story. Republican Senator, Representative. I just put REP. Republican Senator demands update on the investigation into bogus Kavanaugh persecution. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is Senator Grassley, and he's coming back and revisiting the Kavanaugh thing, which I think we should do with a lot of these stories. Valeria writes, Toxic Masculinity, weekdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.